What's up guys, it's Tabletop Vibes, and today we're taking a look at Aspens by Undiscovered Games. This game is amazing.
Yes, making trees grow all across the land.
And it's a two-player game.
Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun two-player game. So you're going to divide into two different colors in this game. You're going to have the evergreens.
That was me.
Green. And then you're going to have the non-evergreens. The yellow and orange and all those other fun fall colors.
I don't know what you were.
Don't know what they were. And you are going to be placing your trees, corresponding to some rules, all across the board. And in the base game, whoever has the most spaces occupied at the end of the game will win.
Yes. Just trying to cover the forest with your seedlings across the land.
Exactly.
Populate.
Exactly. So how do you do this? Well, when you start the game off, you're going to put the board together, a kind of nice little hexagonal board grid, and then you're going to put 3 lake tokens out, and you're going to spawn some trees adjacent to these lake tokens, because that's where trees
gotta grow.
Gotta grow. Need water to grow.
Yep.
And you're going to put one of each of your type around the water space, and then you're going to start with 4 trees. You're going to put them, you could do 2, 2, and 3. You could do 5, 1, and 1. You're just going to put them out to correspond to where your trees are.
Why that matters though is because there is a die that you roll to see how many trees you gain on your turn.
Right.
So if you put 2, 2, 1, and you roll a 2,
2, 2, 3.
all right, 2, 2, 3.
2, 3. But yes, if you spread it out.
2, 2, 1. See, I know how to do math. And so if you put them out like that and you roll a 2 and the wind die, southwest, northwest, east, west, south, north, all the ones in between, you then get, so if I roll a 2 and I have 2 spots, I would get 2 extra trees.
Right, so you
plus
roll
my free trees.
So the die is from 2 to 7, and you get whatever corresponds to that or greater. So if you had a 4, a 3, and a 2, and you roll 2, you would get 3 trees, because you have a space on the 2, and the 3 and 4 cover that. You also get 1 extra tree on your turn. So if you roll a 7 and you have no 7 spaces, you at least get 1 tree on your turn.
You're always making a tree.
Always correct. So then what do you actually do with your trees? You have 2 choices.
Take over the world.
Exactly. You can put them on a space where one of your trees already exists.
Right.
Thus you're starting kind of building up that engine, trying to grow a bigger isolated forest to have a higher chance of more trees growing in later turns. Or you can place a new tree out on a new space corresponding with the wind die.
Right.
Now, the wind kind of really blows wide in this game. So if you roll east, you can do northeast or southeast. So you can do whatever the direction is and the 2 adjacent directions.
Right. Because, it's fickle wind. I mean, who knows where your sapling little acorns and things are going.
Exactly. So you're going to do this, keep populating out, and you're going to keep spreading out until you run out of trees.
Right.
Or the board is completely covered.
Right.
One nice little thing about this is that it's not just a race to get trees out, but also there is an area control aspect to this game.
Yes, for all you area control fanatic people, this satisfies that want. It's easy to figure out, and then the strategy is really complex because, again, like you're putting all your trees out, depending on what color you are, but then you can also try to work your way to put out your trees to connect different things. Like, so if you put out your trees and connect against like another land area, you fill in all the trees behind you.
Right, so if you connect and you basically block off your opponent, there's because you can't go into space where somebody else is. Right. And you can't jump over people with the exception of one specialty case.
Which we'll get into.
But if you do that, then you claim all of the land associated with that. So it's really kind of like a Go, the game Go. Same idea.
Right, and so there's also hazardous things about doing that because then you populate and then your opponent can then block you off on it again and take over more bigger chunks of the map. So you're trying to root where you're getting planted and grow either by making more trees in the one area to have a higher percentage of roll on your dice, which we all know that I don't do well at that. But low numbers help me this game. I was rolling 2s all over the place.
Or, like I said, spread out so you don't get boxed out.
Right.
So that's the basic game. Now, this did also come with 2 expansions, which are a lot of fun.
It is a blast.
Yeah, they're really
and
good.
Beautiful.
So one is the Ancient Artifacts expansion. And what you do here is you're going to be laying out some tiles across the board. And if you're able to put 4 of your trees adjacent to one of these locations, you get the Ancient Artifact.
Little token. Yeah,
it has a one-time special power.
But it has a really beautiful card that comes with it with that one-time special power, and we'll put it up on the screen. They're really beautiful art.
Right.
And they're really cool powers.
And this could be things like change the wind die to be whatever you want. It could be obliterate an opponent's section where their trees. So they're like, I have a 7-tree thing. Okay, that's gone.
Gone.
You know, and other small
place
mechanics.
One tree out in any direction.
The wind. The wind just blows it across the map. So you always have to place normally adjacent to yourself. But so that adds some additional
strategy, in-depth, fun.
Yep, kind of a direction where to go.
Yeah.
A little more mechanics.
Especially if you see, because like you shuffle them up in the beginning of the game, there's 2 of each type. We're going to show the 6 that there are. But then they're out on the board and you can read what they do, so you can try to win willing, you would get to go out there and grab that bonus tile.
Right. So, and then the second one is
ancient artifact.
Majestic Marvels. There you go. Thank you very much.
That's rough to say.
Majestic Marvels. And this actually adds a really cool mechanic. So normally it's whoever controls the most spaces on the board wins, but this divides the board into, I think it's 7 different types, multiple different types.
We'll go with that.
Multiple different types.
Sectors.
And your goal is to have a certain quantity in each of these sectors. If you do that, then you win the card, and that card is points.
Yes.
So the game goes until you get all those cards, which actually means that the winning person may not actually have the most spaces on the board. It adds a very different mechanic.
I think it dives deeper into the strategy aspect than just like trying to get yourself all out there. It's now you have to be now you have to be super strategic in where you're placing and how you're placing
and how quickly.
Yeah,
because there's a race to get to all of those as well. But then you also need to build up your engine locally.
The struggle of being a tree and growing too fast, too quick, or not enough and just being wide.
Right. And also it's really pretty. I mean, the pieces themselves, they were multicolored, so when the board is actually done, you're filled it out. You really kind of have this like nice forest effect with lots of
feel accomplished too, like you've saved the world too. I got done, I was like, I feel like the world's a better place now.
There you go.
And it's beautiful. The cards, the ancient artifact cards are beautiful. And then like, this is still a prototype, so they're still working on a lot of different things. If this is what the prototype looks like, I can't even wait to see what the final production is going to be. This is a great 2-player game. Definitely recommend this game. I mean, like, it's a blast. It's quick to play, deep strategy. It's beautiful. The theme is great, and
it's colorful.
It is colorful, and I love it. And it's coming to Kickstarter soon, so keep a lookout. As always, we're Tabletop Vibes. Like, subscribe, and comment on what your favorite tree is. Jason?
I don't know the name of it, but I have this glorious tree in the front of my house. It turns from green to red, just like overnight, brilliant red, and then within a span of 48 hours, all the leaves fall. Wow. Completely on the ground. So if you know what tree that is, because I don't know what it is, I know it's just gorgeous, love it. Let me know.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite tree, but I'm allergic to pine. And that's playing as the evergreen, so that's comical. But I did lose, so I guess there is that. So yeah, that's Tabletop Vibes. This is Aspens. Check you next time.